fishy jerks. Look at this guy. Look at this guy here. That's my old buddy Tucky Duck. He's such a good doggy. Oh, he's an old man, just like me. Such a good dog. Old Tuck, he's been with us now for about, I don't know, 6 years. He was a rescue. We got him when he was 8. Poor guy's got some problems with his toes. I don't know if you can see it there, but the quick doesn't, I talk about you, old Tuck. The quick doesn't melt back in his toenails, so we have to be very, very careful. So his toenails are always very long. When we first got him, the toenails were curled around into his pad even, so we had to get it fixed. But he's a good boy. He's my buddy. He sits by me all day long. That's his pillow there. It looks dirtier than it is. Oh, don't look at the breeder box. But old Tuck, he's a good boy, and he knows Papa loves him. Oh, Tucker, he's going deaf too. There he is, the good boy. Okay, anyways, this is what I wanted to show you guys. How we doing today? So the 75 is pretty much done. Well, done as far as most of the fish and most of the plants. Now we're just going to watch them grow in. But I think it's coming along pretty good, and I love watching it. So let's just take a quick little dive. Let's see if we can find those spotted Raphaels. I was very worried. Ooh, what are they doing? Those males, look at them. Do 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 do. Look like they were dancing there. Oh, look at them. There they go. Get them, get them. And those are obviously both males. Anyways, I saw all 3 of the spotted Raphael cats. I think it was yesterday, and I was so happy because I thought one of them was not going to make it. And I saw all 3 of them in the quarantine tank, so they came in here. And it hasn't. It's been a week for some of these fish. Some of them it hasn't been a whole week, and they're all moved in here though. Those are the crabenzas from Jess. The black ruby barbs, that's what those guys are, and these guys here. Black ruby barbs from Jadron Aquatics. The Denison barbs, or roseline barbs, or roseline sharks, or a million other names from Dan's Fish. And let's see if we can find the skinny one. He's still skinny, but he's much better. Let's see, where is he at? Might be that guy right there. See, I'm having trouble picking him out because he's starting to really do better. It might be that guy. I can't tell which one he is now, though, but he's been eating just fine. I think it's this one. I think it's that guy right there. You see his belly starting to fill out. They're all looking good, though. So no worries on that. We were worried about him at first, but he's just fine. I was hoping to find the spotted Raphaels. Mystery snail from Lav. I was going to say from Snav. Poor Snav. Lav. Mystery snails from Lav. Not mystery labs from Snave. There's another one in the back over there. You can't really see it. Still some diatom algae on the tank. You know, I haven't cleaned the tank or anything. But I think this is coming along pretty good. You know, I'm digging the... Hey, get out of the way. I'm not talking to you. I'm digging all the mosses that I got from our friend Priscilla, and all the awesome plants that I got from Kelly Foreman. This is really a fish fam tank. There's a couple of There's a couple of plants in here. The water lettuce up here. You see all the roots from the water lettuce. That's all from our friend Chattanooga Ed. He sent me just 3 pieces of it, but now it's everywhere. So the co-op is Fish Fam still too, won't you say? I mean, they're a company, they're a big company, but they're still, you know, part of the Fish Fam, I would say. They're the only big company that I bought from. I mean, Jadron has a real business too, but I definitely would consider Jadron part of the Fish Fam. But everything in this tank came from Fish Fam members. The plants, well, the substrate, like that grapevine, that came out of my yard. So did that, it's called a pincushion moss, and it's just on top of a rock, and there's a cave right here that the crebensis really love to go into. So that's pretty cool. Yep, there's some of the diatom over here. You see it over on that other side too. It's in that phase, you know. It's still a new tank. Tank's only been set up for, I don't know, has it been 2 months maybe? The tank's been set up. Yeah, I feel like I got it. I feel like I got the tank in early March. So it's probably hasn't been 2 months yet since the tank's been set up. So it's, you know, definitely still in a new phase. It's not seasoned. I don't know which of these plants are going to survive and which won't. That Bacopa's doing okay, but this other Bacopa over here lost all of its lower leaves. We'll see what it does with the rest and see if it comes back. Those Brazilian, no, what are those? Brazilian moneywort? I forgot what those are called. I absolutely love them though, with the lily pad looking things. Those aren't doing great. They're doing okay. I mean, it did go all the way up to the top. You see it spreading here. I don't know if it's not enough light though, that you can't really see it here, but the leaves are pretty yellow there. Bulbitis and some of the mosses from Priscilla. This big one here, this guy, the Sanubis, came from Dan at now the name of his channel is Everyday Fish Keeping. Trying to think if there's anything else in here that I'm not giving somebody kudos for. And see, this one came up. See right there? I actually need to put it back in the substrate. I mean, I know it does fine if it floats, but I wanted it in the substrate, and it seems to have broken off of the other one over there. I don't know, maybe the crebensis are being a little rough with it. The bulb is doing pretty good. That's my first bulb that I've tried, and it's doing pretty good. I don't, I don't vacuum the substrate, so there is mulm already, building up. I'm okay with that. I know some people don't like that. I'm all right with it. These guys are just, they won't stop. It's getting pretty aggressive. There's another male there too. He just seems to be hanging back and watching right there. He's like, hey guys, what are you doing? Come on, settle down, settle down. No, he's getting in it too. No, stop. Hey, know what I tell you? Look at him. Wow. Well, hopefully there's no real damage going on here, because that's the most aggressive I've seen of those. They are really going at it. It looks like it's yeah, they're really going at it. It looks like maybe they're trying to figure out the pecking order. Females are just beautiful too, aren't they? That's the first time I've noticed them doing this, being aggressive like this. So, like I said, hopefully it's not any real damage, but if it is, well, that's the way it goes. Okay, so we're not seeing any of the Raphaels. But again, I did see all three of them. They were in the grow out tub, or the quarantine tub, and they did fine, all three of them. And I was really worried because when I first got them, two of them were very active and one of them barely moved. He didn't move at all. I could even touch him and he just barely swam. But they were all swimming really good. They all looked great. So I moved them in here. Was it today or yesterday? I don't even remember. Mystery snail looking good. It's pretty young actually. I just got it and it's already doubled in size. Hasn't been that long. Some of these crebensis too are already, oh look at this guy right here. Look at the colors already on those. They're coloring up real nice. Got some nice colors. I'm really loving those, Jess. So thanks again for those. I mean, not that you gave them to me. Well, you did give me extras, but still, thanks for letting me buy them from you. Look at him. He's a beautiful fish. Look at that. I said he. I'm assuming that's a he. I don't know, though. I don't know how to sex them yet. All right, let's see. Still nothing with the spotted Raphaels. They could be back under. Let's see if we can see them underneath anything. Nah, we're not going to see them. And then that's, that's all right. That's what they do, right? They hide. They like to hide. They won't be able to hide forever. I mean, once they get a decent size, we'll see them more often. But again, all three of them are in here now. So this tank has all the fish that it's going to get, except for, and they were supposed to be here today. And it looks like the Postal Service might have lost the package. It hasn't updated since they left Washington State, but I bought some gold laser cories from Aqua Huna, and they were supposed to be here today. So if they make it, hopefully they're going to be here in the next few days, but they're going to go in this tank as well, and then that's done. That's it. That's all that's going in this tank. It's a pretty good combination. There is a lot of sort of bottom ones. We got the cats, we got the cories, we got the crebensis. Those are all, bottom ones. We got the mystery snails and stuff. But the barbs, the two different types of barbs, they do, up more towards the top. And, the colors really aren't popping here, but they are when you see them with the naked eye. There's just some amazing colors on these. They look like a very 80s fish to me. It reminds me of some of the girls that I used to date in the 80s. With just the day glow colors and, the pinks and just, I don't know, it just reminds me of girls in the 80s for some weird reason. Great. All right, anything else to look at in here? Yeah, and see, like I said, I can't even pick out the skinny. Oh, here it is right here. This is the skinny one. There it is. That's the skinny one. So he's doing a lot better, swimming a lot better, starting to get a little bulge there in the belly. He's not nearly sunken in as much. Dan was he felt so bad about it because he missed it. And I told him, hey, you're human, it's not a big deal. He's still alive and he's doing okay. You're gonna, I wouldn't say it was a mistake, but he just felt bad that he gave me a fish that maybe wasn't perfect because that's Dan. But I'm okay. He's doing just fine. Look at him. I think he'll put on some weight. Look at the difference there. But he's putting on weight already and he's filling out, so he's gonna make it. He's gonna be just fine. So no worries, Dan, if you happen to watch this. I'm very happy with that purchase, and I will definitely buy from you again. Like I said, we all know Dan. Dan does a great job with his fish. Look at those colors already. It's just neon blue on the bottom. The tail has got like a ripple of fire. Fire! Ah! And they're very inquisitive. And they're definitely used to me already. I mean, as soon as I walk into the room in the morning, they're up here greeting me. They love the brine shrimp, the baby brine. And they know when I'm getting ready to feed them. So they're very used to me already. Just look at that. Beautiful, beautiful fish. I'm loving them. Loving all these fish in here. All right, well, geez. 14 minutes on one tank. All right, let's back her up a little bit. See if we can't get a full view. Unfortunately, the light on the top puts it's a lot darker than it looks. There we go. Almost the whole thing. 75 gallon. Biggest tank I've ever owned. I mean, my 55. Oh, did you hear my chair? It was like, get your fat ass off me, man. The 55 was the largest I'd ever owned, so this was a nice jump up. And the 55 is looking pretty good too. Let's take a quick look. There we go. It's looking pretty good. Plants are starting to do a little bit better. You know, I'm still having some issues with plants. I'm trying a different light. I've actually got the Fluval 3.0 from one of the other tanks on there. You can see the difference, how much brighter it is on this side. So I'm trying out to see, you know, if the plants start doing better. Maybe the light that I have just isn't bright enough. I don't have a par meter or anything, you know. Maybe that light just isn't bright enough, and that's part of the reason why I'm having trouble with the plants in that one tank. I don't know. Okay, well that's more than enough time. We're almost 16 minutes in. I didn't mean to make such a long video. Definitely was very rambling, but I want to appreciate. I want to say thanks for everybody, for all the support. You know, this week Priscilla gave me some extra moss with an order. Kelly Foreman gave me all those plants. You know, Jess gave me the extras. You know, just the fish fam is just so awesome, and I just can't say thank you often enough to you guys for being just amazing. I'm starting to sound like our friend Mary Page, aren't I? Mary, love you, and hope you're doing good with your move back home. All right, everybody, take care. Bye.